Hello, everyone. How's it going? Welcome back to another episode of And Yes. And yes, I have a bone to pick. Yeah, that's right. In my Attitude Era. Grr. Who or what do I have a bone to pick with? Just indie games in general. Just indie game developers that, for some reason, just never put a window option in their games. Sorry, my nose is so itchy. What's the deal with that, Two games came out today that I personally was pretty excited to check out on stream. I was like, this is perfect. An hour of each game. If we like any of them, we can come back to them later. And these aren't like, tiny indie games that like no one's ever heard of. These are like, when you search up like indie games coming out in December that I should look out for. These are two roguelikes that like, people were like, I'm pretty excited for these ones. And they came in a bundle actually. So I was like, hell yeah. And I guess with all this information, you could probably just easily find out what it is, but it's Necrobouncer and Impaler. Two roguelikes. One is 3D and it revolves around like putting spikes in areas to get enemies, and another one is top down, and it's you play as like a necromancer who's also a club bouncer, and I was like, these both look really fun. What a fun stream this will be. No, because neither of them had any option to change window setting, and I only have a single monitor setup, so I can't have like chat on one screen and the game on the other. Like it's all here. And if I can't get it out of full screen, then I can't see anything that anyone's saying in chat. And then it becomes very solipsizing, kind of like why do it. And I know that there's the trick where you press Alt and Enter at the same time. For one of them, it worked, but I couldn't actually shrink it, so it was still just the same size, just, windowed instead of full screen. It was just massive, though. And the other one, it didn't work at all, so I was like, and this was, 10 minutes before stream started that I was checking this because, I don't know, it's like conservation of energy. Like, put all my energy in one place all at the same time. And so I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do for stream. So here I am in the just chatting category. And it's probably better, to some degree, that I like don't do anything too intensive for a little bit. I've weaned off playing video games in my free time, except for anything that I feel obligated to play. Because, yeah, it's like, I think it's doing a number on my hands, to be honest. Not that my hands aren't doing a number on themselves. But oh well. Yeah, I don't understand it. And that's the worst part about it. And if I understood, then maybe I could have something intelligent to say on it. But honestly, I doubt that I have anything intelligent to say at all anymore. I feel like I forget things so easily. Like, I don't know. I don't know. So, this is going to be a bit of a looser stream. I'm going into my reclined position because, I don't know, we can just chat. I can just chat. What even is there to chat about these days? I've started counting the the number of slots there are on that vent up there. Did I ever tell you that I live in the basement? It's probably come up in one way or another. Wait. Check that out. Unstoppable. It's probably come up in one way or another, but it's like I don't know. They're these sort of like paper, almost boards. Because I have some windows like up there, like right at the top, just very small windows. And then, you know, not outside, but it's not my domain anymore. Up there. And then that room. But yeah, it's like this paper stuff. And it's... Sometimes when I look for long enough, well, not for long enough, but if I look at the right times, you can see these little, like, you know, because I can't see outside, but I can see the shadows sort of passing by. And, I don't know. I don't know if it's the clever part or the stupid part of me, but part of me wonders when I look, you know, is there some kind of code? Not code maybe, but pattern. You know, like, but code is an easier word to use for this example, but like if I looked for long enough and I started to take note, you know, there goes one person. And now it's two people walking by. And then it's, you know, a group, and then it's one person, then one person. If I wrote that all down, I wonder if I could make any kind of sense of it. I should be out there with that, you know, the shadows cast into my room. Like, it's, if it is a code, then it's one that only I see, right? Or at least one that only I notice. But I shouldn't be an interpreter of the language. I should be part of the term, you know, a word. I should have something to say in the language that only I know but could never communicate with. I don't know, am I making sense? It's like, they are the language. They are the code. But I'm the only person who speaks it. But really, by speak, I mean understand. I'm the only person who understands if there's something to be understood. But I'm not allowed to give anything back. I don't have that opportunity. And so, I don't know. I wonder what it means. Yeah, I've been listening to music. This is a little music. This is some video game music. I remember I played Katamari Damacy with my brother a really, really long time ago. And you know, there's that song, oh, it's a slapper, it goes, na 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 Katamari Damacy. Good stuff. And I don't know. It's jovial. It's mirthful. I used to want to learn how to dance, even though I'm really, really quite a terrible dancer. And it's not really, I guess it's kind of like the language, huh? It's like, it's not really that I wanted to impress people, but that I wanted to be a part of it all. Like, I think these big dance numbers that you can sometimes get in certain films, and I feel like there's a prevalence there in like Bollywood. You know, just all these people together. It's communion. It's group think. It's more than group think. It's group speak. I don't even know if that's a real thing, but it's a celebration of life. And oh man, did I want to be a part of that. Like, I didn't have to be one of the people up at the front, but like, you know, when they all get together and they all do the same move and it's like, it's joy to create collaboratively, to understand without words, to speak without language. I don't fucking know. It's the same thing. Because I'm not actually distracting my hands with anything. My hands are, I'm like using them for my emote, like to emote. But it's awkward, you know, because I suppose I'm trying to, you know, bear my soul more, but like, I don't know, how can I bear my soul about something that I don't even understand? Like, and I mean, I'm not going to show it, but it's like, I don't know, it's like blood. And I don't know where it comes from. And I've been wearing these gloves so I don't get them anywhere, so I don't get it anywhere. But I don't know if it's like it's not closing or something's opening it. But the gloves aren't cut. And I don't know. I think that going back to this thought of sort of like dance as this celebration, but I think being alive is really amazing. Like, the act of being created and arriving and developing like a consciousness is like incredible. Like, I can't believe that we were able to pull this off. Like this or that you, like that we arrived at this place and we are. Like, that's incredible. I think the tough thing is then we have to continue to be. Like, becoming is great. Yes, becoming. But then continuing to be. It's not bad. I'm not saying it's bad. But what I'm saying is it's difficult, maybe. Not difficult as in like, you know, not nihilism is not what I'm suggesting. But like, how to put it? The gleam of becoming alive wears off, which is fine. Joy tends to wear off when it's centered around one thing. Understandable. But the thing is then it's replaced by, you know, this amazing abundance of ability to do anything, but also like, you know, a number of like, I think for every good thing, and it's not like this isn't a balance thing, like, you know, it's not like I believe that there's some kind of great balance in the world, but like, you know, it's like our bodies are conditioned to recognize the bad more than the good. Like, you know, my lung aches like a lot these days, and I don't really think about it when it feels good, but when it feels bad, it's all I can think about. And then when you going even further, like, I don't know if I've had a proper conscious thought about anything except for, you know, what's going on with my body at the moment. Like, and having that overwhelming exuberance, is that the right word? That overwhelming exhilaration of life, having that wear off, and, you know, being left with less of a fixation on the act of becoming a sentient, like, of gaining sentience, basically. I think the focus becomes, for me at least, now I have a body. The cost of sentience is like taking on a physical form, or maybe the boon of taking on a physical form is sentience. But and then, you know, the physicality has the opportunity to bring us together, but it really has the opportunity to push us apart as well. I think that, you know, some people are in, I don't know, maybe problematically concerned with their bodies, and I mean that more in the sense of like how the body looks, which isn't really what I'm talking about. I mean more what the body carries. I don't know, we can be pushed away by the shallowness and the fragility of this old husk. Because we can't ever really mesh consciousness if it was just a concept and we all floated around. Like, there would really be an opportunity to understand, but because we are anchored, I don't know. I just wish that I was better at distracting myself from always thinking about this. Right? Because it's like an earworm. It's like, I don't know, if you come to the conclusion that something's really bad, then you have to keep going with it. Like, and like, I'm fine. It's just, this is something that I think about. Like, because the body gives us celebration, right? We don't have those moments of dance and communion and amazing, awesome, wonderful togetherness without the body. But, you know, with the body comes the opportunity for you to not be a part of that. Like, for you to be able to understand that that happens and that you're not there. Anyway, why don't we play a game or something? Hey, Spoon. Hi, no gaming today. Yeah, I went on a big rant at the beginning about, what is it? How some indie games just don't have the opportunity, like the option to go into windowed mode in the games, even though that, you know, they seem to be really like polished, cool indie games that I was excited to check out. And this all was a realization that I had, like, you know, like 10 minutes before stream started. So I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do, so I'll just like talk until something happens. And I don't know, I guess I kind of got wrapped up. It's really hard for me to like focus. Every now and then I get these moments of clarity that kind of cut through, and I wonder if it's because I'm like overtired. And I don't know. What do you call it when you're burning the candle at both ends, but you're actually not doing anything? Like delusions of grandeur in laziness. Like, oh, I'm doing so much, but actually not really. That's kind of where I'm at. But yeah, we'll do some gaming today. But yeah, I mean, that right there, I was talking about the body, the whatever. I'm okay. Hope everyone else is doing okay as well. I'm just going through a weird time in my life, as I'm sure you noticed, because, you know. But the thing is, I've actually conditioned myself. That's another thing about the body, is you can condition it. You know, I condition my mouth to, when I say "but" in that exact tone. My instinct is to like follow it up almost by saying, "As always, I've been," and yes. I feel like I missed out on an opportunity to have some like nice synchronicity in my like beginning and ending. You know, hello everyone, I'm and yes, and yes. Today will be blah blah blah. And in the ending, it could be, as always, I've been, and yes. And yes, I love you all, bye-bye. But it's too late now, that ship has sailed. Also, mom fuel. I forgot to do it yesterday again, because yesterday was just like, I don't know. I, like, barely remember. That's what I mean about my memories, like, you know. And, like, I don't know. Memory is just like a part of the brain, right? It's just a part of the bod. I mean, so is consciousness, to be honest. Like, I don't know. It's just like, it's all inescapable. I'm never going to not be in my body. And if I ever am, I don't know if I would realize that I wasn't in my body. It's just funny things to think about. Mom fuel. It's a funny thing to think about. Become the mother with mom fuel today. It's water, I think. I don't remember. I think I filled it up like a couple days ago. Keep drinking your mom fuel. Alright. What should we play? Honestly, I'm like, we could just do Slay the Spire. I feel like Slay the Spire is like a podcast game. Like, just put on Slay the Spire. Don't even focus. Sometimes I'll be like, oh, I'll pick this card. But for the most part, I can just keep talking about funny little concepts like, you know, I don't know, it's like, I think it's a Sartrean concept of like form and function, like everything in the world has a function before it has form. Someone needed a place to sit down, so they were like, I'll make a chair. But living creatures have form before function. Right? Like, I was made before I knew what I wanted to do with my life. Like, I had a body before I knew what the body's purpose was. Whereas the chair, let's say hypothetically this chair existed, it existed as a concept, something to sit on, as a function. Before it was, you know, and now I have my body, I'm the chair. But I have the body, and then, I don't know, it's sort of like Sartre was like, it's the goal of life to try and find your function. I don't know. Maybe it's important to define the form. Like, I still can't really tell you what the deal is with a body. It's, I don't know, I'm getting really fixated on bodies today, aren't I? But, I don't know, it's just something I've been thinking a lot about. Like, you know, if I'm scared every single time, I'm like, whoa! Uh-oh, spoilers. If I'm scared every time I feel a pain in my chest, when I didn't used to be, and I'm scared because of something that has happened, that happening being, you know, my lung, like, breaking, then I have been changed by my body. And then further than that, if, upon recognizing the fragility of my body, it feeds into a spiraling doubt about every injury and the way that those injuries are unfolding, whether or not that's normal or abnormal, then I've been shaped by my body, and my body is being shaped, right? Like, you know, if they cut me open to fix my lung, my body is changed now. And how can you define a body if the body is never in a state of, you know, being static? I know there's that, like, you know, fun fact of like our cells replace themselves every like 7 years or something. I think I heard that was like maybe debunked, but it's not really the point. I think that that's like kind of unimportant. Like, that's changing on a I mean, I don't want to be like dismissive, but it is changing on a literal level, but it's not really changing on like an interesting level, to be honest. Like, it's not saying something new, right? It's like, oh, okay, like the cells that make up the skin on my face have changed, but I still look like me. No, I'm talking more about, you know, my hair gets longer. And maybe one day I end up back in a town that I used to live in, and I walk through there and I see a bunch of people that I recognize, but they don't recognize me. And it's not because my hair is longer, but it's because my hair is longer and the way that it's grown is informed by the cuts on my body, but the cuts on my body are informed by the things that my eyes look at and the things I smell and the taste in my mouth when I like crunch my teeth too hard. And then all of a sudden, you know, of course the cells change, but what has actually changed is the way that my body interacts with itself, and it condenses almost, and it learns, but not necessarily in a way that we want it to learn. We condition it, we teach it. Yeah. So let's change the category. Slay that spire. Can we teach it to be good? Maybe, is a good question. I hope so. But how can you teach it to be good if it's studying bad? I don't know. I think that the learning I agree with, but then when we're getting into like studying, that's like a different conversation. 4 unlocks. Alright, let's do the defect. The defect's cool. I will teach Spoon how to be good at Slay the Spire. So check this out. Two. Okay. And then what do we got after this? Okay, cool. Can work with that. When you take this one with the defect, if it's one enemy, you can just end the turn because, well, let's do Claw. Claw's fun. You can end the turn because it'll just kill them. I love ice cream, but not quite enough. And we'll take a hologram because it works well for just dragging Claw back to the... Alright, well, we're not going to get the free elite, but it's fine. Hey, let's go. You want a lot of claws. Do we have a shop coming up? We do, actually, so why not take the relic? Start your third turn getting 18 block. That's kind of nice. Alright, this elite might be a little tough because sometimes they can be if you go in without enough, like, you know, any like potions or any big damage cards, but hopefully Claws can scale us out of there. I think we'll play all of them to get rid of the regret. And also to just get a little more damage on. I know that this guy gets stronger when we play these cards, but oh well. Sure. And I think we can beat him this turn, hopefully. Nope. Oh, yes. Toy Ornithopter. Honestly, I think it's a bit of a snoozer, but to each their own. Get 100 gold. Because we don't want to take another curse because we can only remove one card. Oh, this is really good, but... Oh, it's so early. I think it's worth it. We'll keep the curse for now, which kind of sucks, but hopefully we can get an event that removes it for us. Ginger? Sure. I like ginger. It's a good flavor. focus this guy. But no, I'm feeling okay. I think it probably sounds like I'm very glum or pessimistic. I wouldn't necessarily describe myself as optimistic, but I don't think that I don't think that I'm in a position where things definitely won't work out. I feel like I'm doing like a I don't know, I'm finally talking about something that I think I've, you know, it's definitely been on my mind. I like to upgrade. Honestly, Zap. It's been on my mind for sure, but I don't know, it's probably something that has been needed to be talked about. Nice. At least by me, even if it's only in a selfish manner. That's a weird thing, right? Is like, you know, the concept of selfishly talking is very real, in my opinion. Like, you know, but sometimes it's necessary. Like, sometimes you have to lean on someone, and even if I'm not leaning on anyone, I'm just sort of like yelling out into the void about all of this. It's still worth yelling, because at least then I'm like, well, now I'm not really hiding, or maybe at least not as much. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. I mean, maybe I am. Maybe I'm not. Makes it sound like I know. I don't know. If there's anything that I'm not being honest about, and if I really think about it, I think the answer is, if I'm not being honest about it, it's because I forgot to mention it. You know, like a lie of omission, but not on purpose. One hologram is enough for me. I'm not crazy about the card hologram, just in claw decks, to be honest. Who's our boss? That guy. No, we'll save this for that guy, because that's quite strong. I like to start with dual cast and see who it hits. Perfect. Bring me back the claw. And then we'll defend. I should have struck. I could have killed you. That would have just saved a little hassle this turn. Oh well, not that much hassle, to be honest. Always that part where it goes beep beep boop beep beep. I like that part in this song. It's I don't know, something I used to joke about with people. We thought it was funny. I don't know. Body, body, exclusion, body, something, something. Waning, philosophical. I like Streamline, actually, which I think is a weird pick for a lot of people, but I think it's a really fun card and a great upgrade target. I don't know. I hope I'm not getting like too like, whoa, think type of stuff. I don't actually think I'll need it. I can hang on to it. No, I'll use it. It'll free up some space for when we inevitably get a new potion. So, for anyone who doesn't know, the whole gimmick of this boss is that when they go into this form after you've done enough damage, they won't attack that turn, but then they get spikes for the next 2 turns, which means if you attack them, you take damage. But you can circumvent this pretty easily by having 18 block on your 3rd turn. And then drawing Go for the Eyes at the perfect time. Although not really drawing too much else of use, but I'm sure we can split it next turn. There we are. And then we'll just hit because it's funny. See, look, now Streamline is 23 damage for free. What a treat. What a treat. And I'm gonna take the extra damage just to get the claws scaling even faster. Because what, we have 2 claws in this deck? 3 claws? 2 claws. I mean, claw gets better every time you add a claw, which is why I think it's a great card. Yeah, we got this guy on the ropes. I think they're done. Yeah, play it safe, I think. Maybe see if we can get a claw or a streamline. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, this fight went super well, in my opinion. So Spoon, if you're trying to get better at Slay the Spire, just do what I do. Streamline, I think, is a good card, situationally. And then All for One is absolutely what you want in this deck. For anyone that doesn't know, with an All for One, you can bring all of your, you can bring all of your 0-cost cards back into your hand. So this is a pretty bad selection. I don't think I know the enemies well enough to take Runic Dome. Frozen Core doesn't help a ton, and Tiny House is just a bad relic in general. I think I will go Frozen Core because at least it gives us some passive block, which can be useful since we're building more into our attack than we are into our block. Alright, we want to hit as many elites as we can on the way up here. So that's 1, 2. But I actually think I'll go up here because double campfire sounds pretty nice. I hate this guy so much. Alright, so check this out. You claw, you go for the eyes, and then you All for One. All of a sudden, what's this? That's right, it's another claw and another go for the eyes. I think claw, hologram, All for One, go for the eyes, claw, claw, and then probably just a defend. Actually, this is helping out like a lot more than I thought it would. I guess we'll get a zap orb on there, but we won't dual cast because we kind of like the passive block we're getting. Streamline, claw, easy. What a good fight. I hate Snecko Oil. This could be interesting. No, we're fine, I think. It's just gonna clog up our deck a little bit. Alright, so let's see. This is a bummer fight. I don't think anyone likes this fight. I honestly think you reboot, see if you can get something better. That's okay. I think you claw, hologram, claw, defend, and that's all we're getting. I mean, we can dual cast for shits, but we don't have anything. 7 damage, not the end of the world. We'll keep focusing down this guy. I think it's probably a good time to just drink this, get this back, beat you up. Cool, we're in a fine spot. But these guys take your money, and then after a couple turns, they just defend, and then they leave. Which really, really sucks, because they run away with your money. So you'll see it'll be a little loop-de-loop. Yeah, this is a good opportunity, a good reason to use an energy potion. Darn it. Well, it's a good reason to use Snecko Oil, because Snecko Oil, I usually discard Snecko Oil instead of using it, because I don't trust it. It's not going to give me anything good. All right, let's hit the shop. Got anything good for me? You know, I'd like a bag of marbles. I wanted to remove as well, but we're a little under. Alright, so this guy's tough for the kind of build we're doing because they scale their block at like the same pace that we scale our damage, so we're gonna have to, you know, Streamline is gonna be a big part of this fight. Because big damage works a lot better on this guy than little chip damage. I think we want to free up some space. Alright. It's the best we can do. Oh, so close. Got him. Scrape is also a great card in the build that we're doing. I forgot that you don't really have to unlock cards for the zero cost synergy, except maybe Beam Cell. You might need to unlock Beam Cell. Okay, well, cool. We got stabbed. Gets a little shiv and stabs us. Which, you know. Alright, so I think... Go for the Eyes is nice. I think it does 2 weak. Scrape, it just draws more cards, does a little more damage. This just does a little more damage. So yeah, I think Go for the Eyes is our best play, because it just adds a little weak to it. I feel like I'm like explaining it to a chat that probably knows more about the game than I do. Just because I need to like remind myself like how to be good at Slay the Spire. We'll save our reboot, I think. Yeah, keep them weak as long as we can. Just play it all. Yeah, Beam Cell is a good card because it does what Go for the Eyes does, except with vulnerability. Alright, so this is actually a fine little combo. And once again, we have an elite on the ropes. I think that we will zap, dual cast, charge battery, and strike. Not the best, not the most damage dealing we've ever done, but you know, can't win them all. But this is pretty nice. I think we got him, yeah. Easy. I am the defect of all time. Alright, so Steam Barrier. Yeah, Steam Barrier. I mean, Go for the Eyes, it does, like, block damage, but having something that's a little more, you know, now you block damage is good. I think let's keep going on this weak train. We won our last run as the Silent, right? I think. Or did I lose? Can't remember. Birdface Urn. It's great for the defect, but it's just not the build that I'm doing. There's a really, really good like power synergy that you can get with the defect, where you're just playing powers and lightning's shooting everywhere, and everyone's like, "Whoa, how is all that lightning shooting everywhere?" But I opted for the funny like play as many cards as you can each turn build. Do we have a claw here? We did. I think let's Go for the Eyes, hologram, claw. I actually think we might want to reboot instead of scraping. Although, how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess, yeah, chances are we will pull something. And then we can reboot after. Good idea. Good stuff, and good stuff. Look at me actually thinking about something for once. Alright, so we just got a buff called Hex. Whenever you play a non-attack card, shuffle 1 days into your draw pile. Absolutely stinky, but I think we'll be okay, because we got our block this turn. So we don't really need to use non-attack cards. You're done. Yeah, I take a boot sequence because it doesn't really clog up the deck, because as soon as you play it, it's gone. Hey, Kier, how's it going? You want to take out these little gremlin guys before they get the opportunity to get too strong, so I will do just that. I don't have any, like, AoE, though, which is really troublesome. Weaken you. We will moidle you. Oh, my pendant's active. Okay, what does the most damage? Just finished your first day at the construction site? Awesome. How'd it go? 12. It's not quite enough. Alright, well, we'll take the 10 block. We will do this 5 damage. 8 damage. Oh, so close. I think that we should kill you. Yeah. It went all right. Glad to hear. You just moved some loose scaffolding for 5 hours. It's yeah, fair enough. Honestly, it's similar to what I would expect to see at a construction job. Okay, so here we have a nice little combo from the scrape into the goat, or into the all for one. So we'll weaken you because we don't like that much damage. We'll do... How much do you do? 11. Okay, so let's do that. 24 damage! That's a lot of damage. I think we'll just slap that on you. Get you with this. I think... I do think we take this guy out, keep you weak, and then end our turn. How Defect is supposed to be played, you have no idea. There are a couple of different ways. The way I'm playing him now is like very like zero cost oriented, where I take a lot of zero cost cards and then just like keep playing them over and over again. But another fun way, I really like the power deck for the Defect. I think it's a lot of fun. This isn't like a great first turn, but it's not the end of the world. I think let's reboot. Alright, fine by me. You don't want to kill the rat first because the rat will make you vulnerable when it dies. Bad mare. Oh, no zero costs? That really sucks. Let's see. I'll get another 4, so I think I can afford to do that. Anyway, I play very, like Uncle Bunkle mode when I play Slay the Spire. Which, in my opinion, is, well, it's my favorite way to play the game. And then, yeah, I think we got him. So, Claw is like the cornerstone of this deck. Honestly, we could take a Sweeping Beam just for the AoE. I think it might help on the third act. Claw is the cornerstone of this deck, which basically every time you play a Claw, every Claw you have in your deck becomes stronger by 2 damage. So you can just in fights like scale like crazy. But this is like a terrible fight for us. What do we got? Scrape. Yes. Okay, cool. I think we blocked all of it, which is honestly impressive. You've been rained on since 7 today? Damn, yeah. Rest up, take it easy, my friend. Hologram back. Oh, there actually aren't any, so you're Scrape. Scrape. Zap. Claw. Go for the eyes. Strike. And then chill. Hey, perfect. These all can be pretty good cards, but not really for me at the moment. Not for this run. Find some potions, sure. What do we got? 4 plated armor, 2 focus. Focus raises how much damage, or how much the effects of your orbs do, if I recall correctly. Upgrade, game 5. I think we'll take a Blessing of the Forge and move on. We honestly kind of rely on like passive healing. I actually feel like we should probably just rest. 3. And then check. Oh, I made such a mistake. Okay, well, we're gonna scrape again then. I was gonna bring back, what's it called? I think we'll take the focus for this fight, sure. I was gonna bring back the, streamline and then use the pen nib on it, but I, forgot that you need to have 4 energy to do that. Hey, look at all our cards. I think we will not play Zap this turn. We will kill you, Steam Barrier, Boot Sequence, leave it there so we can get the extra block. And why not? Take some Plater Armor. Let's try and take you out. Are you summoning more guys? Unreal. Let's dual cast. I actually prefer having the ice. Okay, cool. This is a pretty nice hand to get. Whatever. What do we got? Not too bad. I really do want to get Streamline going though. Yeah, I think that's the play. Let's upgrade this hand. Block, block, block. Hit, hit, enter. We blocked a decent amount. I can't be mad at that. Oof. Beautiful. Okay. Well, is it actually? It's not actually as crazy as I thought it was. Pen nib. I think we actually pen nibbed the scrape. And then we take the energy for the next turn. Easy. My spirit feels good. My body screams. It screams. Yeah, so I think our Steam Barrier has pretty much become a curse at this point. It's not doing anything, but it did its job, and that is what matters. What do we have coming up? There's a chance, so let's try it. Nope. There's what I meant was there's a chance for us to get a 0 cost card in that comeback. Oh, wait, actually, it's still doing 5 blocks, so it's not too bad. All right, and then we got this guy. 1 attack, 2 attacks. Yeah. Easy. Vision is interesting. Yeah, because our orbs come back passively. So why not? Why not? I love a black star. Yeah. And then we'll just go elite crazy. This is how I play Spire. Alright, 1, 2. Give us 3? No, 1. Alright, so 2 is the most we can get. And I think we want to go up this way. Question marks. Elite. Elite. Shop. Cool. If only we could get some passive focus, that would be nice. But it's not like crazy vital. We're actually at a bad spot though, because these guys are going to explode next turn, and I don't know if we have what it takes to take them both out. We'll see. Maybe a streamline and like a handful of claws would do it. Okay, that's a start actually. So play this, play this, play this. God, oh my goodness. That's actually insane. I did not think we would get there. Cool. Good fight. Really good fight, actually. I'm feeling confident. We don't need anything else, I don't think. At least not right now. I would take another claw. Bag of prep is really nice. And then we can remove like a basic strike, I think. Duplicate a card. Well, I honestly think that's kind of easy. Just give me another claw. Alright, these guys can be annoying, but I think that they will be fine for this fight. Alright, what do we got? 8 damage. Do that, and then just hit you some more. Yeah, you need to bring all these guys to 0 around the same time, in like a couple of turns of each other. What do we got? 3, 4 cards. And then this is 42, which is really hard to pass up. Well, what if I just played both of them? Would I have enough? 5, 4, no, probably not. So let's leap, hologram, and bootsy ones. Can't believe I still took damage. I feel like I like put my all into that turn. Alright, let's fission first. Okay. Defend. Yeah, start playing these. And then yeah, fission. Fission gets so much better when you upgrade it. Oh, jeez. And then let's just reboot. Alright, we got him next turn. Good fight. We only lost 1 damage. Nice. Well, actually, we can save our pendant for the next fight by not using it here. Ho 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 ho. Darkness is really fun. In my opinion, I know a lot of people aren't crazy about the darkness builds, but I think that they can really, really go off. What's up, Kier? Welcome back. Elite. It's a bad turn to draw fission, but it's not the end of the world. 12 damage, and alright, so take out this guy. And then, yeah, block normal. Yeah, we're in a bad spot because we're like juggling at the moment. But I think site manager told you to put your bag in his car, so you did. Then the site manager drove off, and your bag had everything. I would say that's something you should, if that looks like it's gonna be like a pattern, you know, good that you got all your stuff back, but I don't know, maybe if they have like lockers or something, I would recommend that, because otherwise that could be bad. Water bottle, phone, food, and wallet. Yeah, that's not great. Sure. Oh, you played Charades? I like that game. I think Charades is a fun one. What do we got? What do we got? Ooh, you shouldn't have. Ornamental Fan is really going to do some work because, what is that? Whenever you play 3 attacks in a single turn, you gain 4 blocks. We're all about playing attacks in a single turn. Okay, what do you start with? 3 thorns. Okay, well, let's do this, this. Yeah, probably this, and then that. Nothing, huh? All right, well, let's try again. Sure. What a turn that was, eh? This is just like cards flying left and right. Okay, this one I think it will be a little less fun, but start with your defend. Everyone acts like an awkward dad because you're like 10 years younger than everyone else. That's kind of cute. I like that. Whoops. Didn't use my pendant correctly, but managed to block everything. Yeah, I like supportive coworkers. Gotta be one of my favorite types of people. Sure, I'll take a claw. Madness. Actually, Madness could go really hard. Like, if you could make All for One a 0-cost card, then all of a sudden you're scraping into your All for Ones. Oh my god, in theory we could go infinite if we got a Madness to hit a scrape and an All for One, where the All for One's pulling back the scrape, or I guess maybe if it would have to be 2 All for Ones, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. Maulbank, very useless. All for One is this card. Deals 10 damage, put all 0-cost cards from your discard pile into your hand. So it basically, you can just go whoop, 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 you keep getting your 0-cost cards back, and if you had 2 All for Ones that you made cost 0 with Madness, you would keep getting an All for One back every time you played another All for One. But it's like a very specific set of circumstances that you would need to make that work. Let's see. Let's start here. That's fun. It's actually such a stinky first turn. It's so lame. Okay, let's see. I think we scrape first. Alright, then let's streamline. Claw. And claw. Reboot into something good for the pendant. Like the streamline, perfect. And that was a good turn. Yeah, zap into fission. All of a sudden we got a handful of cards. Steam Barrier, defend, and then we just start hitting. Okay, so claw, scrape, all for one. We don't need Steam Barrier this turn, but we will play a Zap, and then just start hitting. Boom. Easy peasy. Question card. Thread and Needle. Thread and Needle is really good. I don't think we need another Go for the Eyes, even if it is upgraded. Oh, of course we're gonna fight for the rare relic. Alright, let's focus the back one first because it's doing more damage for some reason. And for funny... draw first. It's fine. Not a great turn. Let's see, skill potion. This is going to become a curse, so let's take charge battery because it's got more je ne sais quoi associated. I like the energy that it gives. Alright, so let's... I should have played that a little differently, but it's fine, honestly. We're going to take a hit here, but only 11, not the end of the world. Okay. Now, this is going to be a big turn. Keep your eyes peeled. Yep. And then, guess what? Dude, hologram? Where is it? Yeah, all for one. And then we get all our cards back again. Oh, baby. Ooh, I really like Giria. Would I take another claw? Yes, I would. Alright, and then we want to hit this shop, probably remove, like, another strike, because we're getting quite attack heavy. This guy's really annoying. Actually, if he's gonna do it, then I'll add the artifact, because I think that that makes him a lot easier. That I'll hit you with that, and then yeah, that's fine. All right, he's not doing the debuff yet, so we can just keep smacking. We might be able to get him down close enough that we won't need to... Oh, a zero-cost hologram is an interesting idea. Oh, let's give it a try. What do we got? We got 1 energy? Yeah, sure. Yeah, I think that's the best place that we're going to be using that. And then, yeah, you're done. Where's the streamline? Oh, I guess it must have shuffled back in. Wait, unless my hand is too full? Okay, yes. So your hand can be too full, it seems. So I'll keep that in mind. Some nice cards there, but not for me at the moment. I actually think Gremlin Horn's gonna do us a lot of favors on this upcoming boss, so let's just take it. Zap. Oops. Okay. I don't think we want a fission yet. Okay, interesting turn. Oh, and now we have the zero-cost scrape. Not too shabby. Okay, and check this out. Oh my gosh, we're going crazy. It's literally insano mode. Look at how much we're doing in this one turn. That was fun. That was cool. Okay. Honestly, just hit the shuffle on that one. Good stuff. Whoa! Claw heaven. Whoops. Accidentally clicked off the screen. I think another scrape is going a little too far. I think just one is fine. And then, of course we could lift. I actually think I will lift. What I was going to say is smithing fission might be good, but thinking about it, that's one card that gets used one time. This is a +1 damage to everything forever. And given how many attacks we play, it adds up. Alright. That's a fine start. We don't actually have any powers, I don't think, so... Nice. I think I will dual cast to free up some space for some icy boys. But yeah, that was a really strong first turn. Killing one bird, getting the other bird like almost all the way down. Alright, we want you to be weak. Darn. Streamline will become 0 cost, so we can make it leap 0 cost. That would be nice. Darn. Gotta play the defend. Make the leap free. Good job. I like this boss as well, yeah. I like the first time I had the experience of like, you know, going into the second phase was like a lot of fun. Alright, what do we want to pull back? I want to say another scrape. Yeah, I like the whole mystery of like, you know, wait, why is it not over yet? Like, why is it still going? Is really cool, in my opinion. You didn't know there was a second phase the first time because you died? That's fair. I think I died the first time as well. Contrary to popular belief, I haven't always been this good at Spire. I actually think that on camera, I am better at Slay the Spire than off camera, but I could be wrong. I want lightning or ice. I think I want ice. Alright, let's do it. Final form. I think... What do I actually got here? Oh, we got our 0 cost leap. Yeah, we definitely... No, wait. Scrape. I'm confusing. I'm confusing myself. Alright, and then I think we want to... Yeah, let's just risk it. Oh, and also actually now that they're in the second phase, we should do this. None of these are all that good. But, actually, this gives us a little boon this turn because it gives us more block, so we'll take that. Yeah, our claw's doing 43 damage apiece. Yeah, we got him this turn. Silly Billy. Ow. I'm okay. You know me and my body. It's crazy. It's gotta be my favorite kind of joke is making a joke about something that, you know, is it's like kind of serious to me, but like not so serious that I'm above like making a joke about it, or that I don't think that it's funny, because I do think it's funny. Oh, cool. That run only took us like 45 minutes. I'll throw this one over to chat, because I know a couple people are here. Also, Echo Form is such a fun card. I was thinking about maybe doing some... how much damage did I do? 832. But with the claws, I was up to like, 45, I think was the max I got on that last boss fight. Claw is great. Claw's a great card. But yeah, I was thinking about, doing some Spire and then maybe pivoting over to Tiny Rogues, because, something that's a little more, what do you call it? Card-based, chatty, not so focus intensive, and then something that's more, bullet hell, dodgy style. So, I mean, if you guys want to see more Spire, let me know. If you want to see Tiny Rogues, let me know. Or even anything else, to be honest. How much do you need to do to the heart? That heart kind of acts as like a counter for how much damage everyone has ever done to it. But if you do the special thing with the keys, Kier wants to see more Spire. All right, so we'll try and do a key run with the keys, because I think you have to beat it with these 3 characters. I will play the silent again because I think that they are fun. Yeah, so you see these up here. Once you've beaten, or even maybe just done a run with all 3 characters, all 3 of the first 3 characters, then these keys get unlocked, and that's how you access the true ending. Do I want a random rare card or a random rare relic? Let's take the relic. Ooh, that is a fun relic. Whenever an enemy dies, transfer any poison it has to another enemy. Alright, so let's do a poison build. Yeah, so there is a true ending. I will go for it this time, so hopefully you get the chance to see. Yeah, I don't think it's not, I can't talk anymore, apparently. It's not much more difficult to get to the true ending, but beating the true ending, even on Ascension 0, is tough. Caltrops is fine, especially considering where we're going. We'll trigger the trap, we'll take the damage. You won't have anything for me, so I don't even want to look because it would make me sad. Alright, it looks like we might need to rest at this first bonfire, but we'll see. Yep. You get demon forms and then just body your fights. That's fair. Although if you... I can't remember how you unlock the true ending, but you may need to expand your horizons a touch. So see, there's this option now to recall. Or recall, depending on how you pronounce it. But let's see, what does the future have in store for us? Alright, so actually, I do think it's a good idea to recall now, because it kind of gets harder the further that you go, in my opinion. Alright, what do you got? Yeah, it's something. Oh, toxic egg, my beloved. And then I do think I will rest, just to make sure that I don't embarrass myself. And then here you see, these two are linked. Obtaining this will remove the meal ticket. Whenever you enter a shop, heal 15. I think that I can also afford to take this early, even though it's tough. And then we won't have to worry about the keys for the rest of the run, even though... yeah, sure. So you see how this boss, on the map, they have like the fire around them? That's how you can tell that they are carrying one of the keys, and they are also harder. This boss has Metallicize, where you attack for, or where they get 4 block for free every turn. Oh, I'm not saying that there's a right or wrong way to play, just that if you want to unlock the true ending, you might need to do some other stuff. Because I only just unlocked it on this account now, so I can't quite recall the... I think I'm in trouble, to be honest. I need to output more damage more quickly. And I'm not drawing very well. Three strikes and a neutralize gets there. Oh, not quite. Well, yeah, actually it would have. Alright, well, we're alive on 1 health. We will take a poison stab. And then we gotta get to this bonfire. Alright. Hitless run. We'll ignore caltrops in favor of doing damage this turn. I think that's how you play it. Keep them weak next turn. Hopefully buy yourself a little bit of breathing room with something like that. Alright, we got it. Never a doubt in my mind. Trying the defect right now, you like it? That's good. Yeah, I like the defect too. I like all the characters. I think they're all so different and interesting. Okay, well, it was a good thing we healed earlier, actually. But now you can see I have all 3 of these keys, which means that I can access the true ending if I want. No. I was really tempted to, but this might be harder than another, to be fair. I've never done like a full-on caltrops run, but the concept has always seemed fun to me. I think it's quite specific. You can have, I think, fantastic, amazing caltrop runs, but it kind of depends on whether or not you get the right like bosses. You need bosses that do like multi-attacks, and then you're gonna go crazy. Let's commit. And yeah, remember, because this boss, stronger the it's stronger the stronger you are, or the more healthy you are, I guess. Oh, Glass Knife is just a good card. Good stuff, but I have no block. So I will be taking the full 12 damage. You will be taking more. You'll be taking 8 every time you hit me, but... yeah, I don't know if it's going to be enough. We'll see. Yeah, we're on a bit of a downward spiral, but trying our best. It's a race, to be honest. Oh, I didn't realize you were attacking. That was quite bad. We gotta play that or we die. Alright, well, no way out of this one. Oh well. I overexerted myself too early. Alright, let's speedrun it. Hello. Choose a card to obtain. Mean your next 3 combats. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Darn. It's really unfortunate. Okay, interesting. Both of those cards are good. Riddle with Holes has a little more immediate value. But Catalyst, if you can get it off the ground, it goes nuts. Yeah, I don't like Bane really. Take the gold. Making the same mistakes that got me into this problem last time. And absolutely slaying it in the meantime. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. What if I became a singer? Would you guys still love me? It's the fucking... would you still love me if I did... Yeah, the original tweet was something like, my girlfriend got really upset with me when my answer was no, when her question was, would you still love me if I didn't have any skin? And it's just, I mean, it's a great tweet. Gear. Oh man. This run doesn't really have identity yet, but it doesn't need identity. So long as we're winning. Sure. Take a blade dance. A little extra punching power. Alright. How do we want to start this fight off? So what's your deal? Regen every turn. Okay. I think we want to start it off with a Riddle with Holes. And then hopefully like a Strike and a Neutralize, or maybe a Poison Stab and a Neutralize. Perfect. Cool. And then we want Neutralize again immediately. Well, that's fine. Might as well. We are racing against this guy. And I think we lost the race. I don't know, I mean, I guess we'll see, but a Riddle with Holes. It's 10 damage. Maybe. 5 damage, 5 damage. 10 damage. 2 damage. 5 and 3. Just inched out. Perfect. Mercury Hourglass. Start your turn, deal 3 damage to all enemies. Okay, I don't mind that. And I think we need a little more punching power. So we'll take that. What do we want? Yeah. What do you got? Well, what can you do? Ritual's not going to save us. Alright, well, 15. And then this is a kill. But that might be a bad idea. I think we would die. Well... neutralized. Yeah, we're chilling. Boom, 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 boom. Odd mushroom. Actually, I like a dagger spray for a little AoE. Alright, what do you got? Mummified Hand is too good to pass up, so we will take that next time. Footwork, I love. And then with that, we need to start actually taking block cards, so we'll take both of these. How can I say no? Well, drink the cultist potion. I think we're probably gonna die here, but I couldn't face myself if I didn't choose that option. Yeah, we're definitely dead like this turn. Not even close. Wow, how embarrassing. I'm just fumbling my way through silent runs. Not even trying, it seems. Duvu doll, smiling mask, tiny chest. Nice. Let's run it back. I will never take max HP. Okay, cool. I like to dodge and roll. Upgrade a card. Neutralize. Easy. What do you got for me? Sure. Well, we're not going to get the free elite, but it's fine. I didn't want it anyway. Take a free block. I don't like those. I think our problem is we've been taking keys too early and not focusing enough on... Good face, please. Oh, it's bad face, isn't it? And not focusing enough on getting damage early enough to make a difference. So, hopefully, it's not much, but hopefully getting a free shiv every turn can turn the tides in my favor. Because Lord knows nothing else has been going in my favor. And also, I think Infinite Blades is good to have in this fight in particular because you can guarantee yourself damage each turn, when the whole kind of crux of the fight is centered around this concept that you might get turns where you just draw nothing. Like, you're just drawing dazes and dazes and, you know, you can't remember anything and everything's becoming a bit foggy and distant. Well, whatever. I was going to play it anyway. Get out of here. Get in here. I will take the damage to get rid of the daze. Maybe a controversial opinion. And then you have less health, so let's just get started on you. And then hopefully by the time it gets back around to you, we'll be able to kill you. And then we've got the offbeat going. Getting some really easy turns where it's just giving me the shiv and then 3 1-cost cards, and I just play everything. See what? Well, not exactly this time, but this time I won't. I'm done taking meaningless damage. Yeah, and then the fight I think is pretty much over at this point. Spoke a little soon, but if 4 damage is all I take for the rest of the fight, then I'm chilling. And this guy, just one of them, it can get kind of awkward if you get like on the like offbeat where, you know, this was good because I drew all my defense cards in a turn where I needed to defend, but when it's just one of them, you can end up drawing like, you know, all your attacks on a turn where nothing's happening, like, or where they're attacking, then all your defense on a turn where they're off and you should be getting your punches in. I will take another Infinite Blades because I think it's funny, and there will be nothing in here. Bummer. We ought to start upgrading stuff, so... because it's funny. Yeah. No, we'll keep going for you because you run away eventually, and I don't want you to be able to do that. I think, so long as we get one other attack, we'll be fine. Oh, that's not true. Because I'm weakened. That's nice. I think we got an easy kill. And we keep on keeping on. It would be nice to get an energy relic from the boss. What, 34, right? Yeah. Alright, we'll split you this time. Ah, corpse explosion! It's the best card. This is the best card in the whole game, in my opinion. Because it's like an absolute answer to like any kind of... What else do we have? We're not really going to get a better turn than this, so let's go in. Actually, I wonder... It's probably a good idea. After Image serves us really well. Yeah, it's an absolute answer to so many, like, group fights, because usually a lot of, like, group fights, all the gremlins have the same amount of health. So, you just throw that on one, kill it, and then they all die. It's not as useful in fights like this, but it's still good. It's still a good card. And yeah, having an After Image in our deck full time actually would be super useful. Because, look, that was free, 9 free damage. Well, almost for free. Oh, Birdface Urn is nice. It's a bit expensive, but why not? Ugh. So many of these guys. Alright. That's fine. It's not too much damage. 3 damage, I think. Okie. Yeah, and then check this out. Easy. No, those cards are not for me. Anything that begs an upgrade? Corpse Explosion, the upgrade doesn't matter so much. It's more that you want the secondary effect. So I'm gonna snatch up that key, because this boss... Maybe it should scare me, but it doesn't scare me all that much. I won't do that. Neutralize, perfect. Yeah. And since we made it through that first turn, we're in a very good spot moving forward. Throw some poison on. Because it does more than a strike. Let's keep you weak, always. Yeah, and I think there's nothing much more to add about this. Doing like a mild Shiv deck, but really the carry of the run is the corpse explosion. I mean, at least it will be. It hasn't really been yet, but Act 2, there's so many group fights, and it's just so helpful. But there's nothing really scary happening here, in my opinion, at least. Having some kind of vulnerability, like a terror, would be really nice. What is it? That's 18. Easy. Look at us. We're basically pros now. We've already got most of the keys, so if only we hadn't gotten Bad Face. Time to rush it down. Oh no! Burn pluses? I'm so scared. I want my mommy. the deep cut. I want my mommy. The character that I made when I was actually going insane during that one Drunk Soul stream. I want my mommy. Wah. Just kidding. I'm actually amazing in this game. Just like an FU weakness at the end there. Alright, 1,000 Cuts works well in our little Shiv deck, and I know this is a controversial opinion, but I think Sozu is a great relic. Gives us more energy to play Infinite Blades. Alright, how many elites can we hit? 1, 2. Alright, fine. Yeah, we'll take a little damage, but that's all good. I don't think or 1,000 Cuts is necessarily always like the right play, but when you're doing like, you know, a very like Shiv-centered deck, Darkness does slap. I think Darkness Orbs are a lot of fun when you are playing the defect. I know we're adding a bunch of dazed, but we're blocking and doing damage at the same time, so. And we have these guaranteed shivs, so yeah, we're never in trouble, I think. Do we have any? Well, we have a leg sweep, dodge and roll. Yeah, we've got enough block for now. This guy might be a bit tough because he keeps getting shield back, and we don't do a lot of damage all at once. There are a couple ways to fight him. You can try and like break through his artifact with poison, but I don't think we have enough of that. I think we're better off playing normally. Actually thinking about it, maybe we could have, because he wouldn't have any artifact anymore, or they wouldn't have, it wouldn't have any artifact. But oh well. We probably got him this turn. Oh. I think another deflect, given the way that fight went. But 1,000 Cuts is a very satisfying card to play, in my opinion. Because the whole like shunk that goes across the screen and like hits all the enemies. Yummy. This is going to be a nightmare fight, I can already tell. This might be our answer. It's just so bad, right? We're taking so much damage. Alright, finally. No, okay. Yeah, I mean, Snake Plant, gotta be one of my least favorite guys. He's not a great guy in my opinion. He's kind of a stinky guy. And then we get in the habit of playing everything so that we get the free damage. I think you do it like this, this, this. Didn't hit. Alright, well, we survived, and that's what matters. Yeah, take a blade dance. No thanks. I prefer this way. Okay, well, we'll take 10, but we are in a fine spot because, you know, the AoE of 1. That's you done. Sorry, I need you there. And now we just need after image. And then we're in a much, much better spot. Alright, let's see. I don't want to attack you because you get, like, annoying. Although I would want to throw, like, a corpse explosion on you, actually. I think we're gonna be okay. You first. Then you. Then you. Okay, what are we doing here? Playing everything, it seems. Doing everything I can. Blood Vial is fine. Deadly Poison isn't important. What do we got? 1,000 Cuts upgraded is twice as good, if I recall. And what's our map looking like? Oh, look, it's easy. I'm sure one of the question marks will give us a place to heal. 1,000 cuts, twice as good. Whoa, this is really good for us. Our dexterity is gonna go crazy. Oh, our dexterity is going crazy. Alright, now we just need like a block card. Honestly, Juzu bracelet for like the block. Also all of these actually. Okay, I think these two, if I'm being honest. Juzu bracelet is really, really nice, but we'll upgrade all strikes and defense. And then we will try our best. This is going to be a tough fight, so I think let's use a potion. It also heals us, so, you know. Cool. Yeah, look at our dexterity going crazy. Wait, we already almost beat this guy. Alright, well, it would be nice if we could have 2,000 cuts every turn. Wraith Form is, like, supposed to be one of the best cards in the game, but, like, it's just... It really doesn't suit my playstyle, personally, so... I think a little more burst dexterity, even though we have a lot of dexterity coming in, wouldn't hurt, especially since it's a power card and we heal off of them. I'm sorry, I'm not playing you this turn. Alright, kill this guy first, because otherwise, he gets really annoying. Wait, why is my block so bad? Oh, because I'm frail. There we go. Corpse explosion. Why not? Oh man. It's the boring option, but it's the safer bet. This guy packs a punch. Interesting start. Whatever, let's go crazy. We're basically healing for all of it whenever we do it. And now we can think about these 3 Infinite Blades that we played, not just as, you know, a total of 24 damage, but also an extra dexterity. All for free, so, you know, go off. Keep you weak, I think. Instead of doing the 4 damage, we'll do 2, and we'll keep you weak. I mean, yeah, what? It's 11 block this turn, 11 block next turn. It's insane. Yeah, we've massively outscaled this guy. And if every fight goes as well as this one, then I don't think there is an enemy we will go up against that we won't massively outscale. Except maybe the heart, but even then I think we'll be fine. Assuming we can get an after image. If we can get an after image, we're actually, like, away. Like, we're... You know, the heart stands no chance if we can get around Beat of Death with after image. Yeah, look, even this, which is like a big turn for this guy, like, doesn't hold a candle to how much we're doing. Cool. We don't really need a bullet time because basically everything we play is quite cheap already. I think an adrenaline suits us better. Yeah, let's free up some space. Oh, I forgot that our stuff was upgraded. So we'll get rid of a survivor. And we'll get rid of the strike, I guess. Alright, how are we approaching this? As many elites as possible, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. I don't really need footwork this battle, I don't think. Cool, cool. I don't even need to attack this this little guy anymore. I think I can just like wear him out on playing cards. Don't need. Just lose the max HP. Who needs it? Who needs max HP? What do you got? Apotheosis? There's a shop later. Let's go now. Corpse Explosion does a number on these guys, so let's try and draw it early. Get it, the joke being that you can't choose when you draw cards, so me saying let's try and draw it early. What I want has no effect on this. What I want has no effect on this. I'm playing recklessly, I'm just realizing. Also, I think that we might lose based on the boss that we will be fighting at the end of this floor. The Timekeeper really, really counters us. I like Noxious Fumes, even though it doesn't really fit in like the archetype. Like building into archetypes is usually not the right idea in Spire, so yeah, this goes hard with Noxious Fumes. And with Corpse Explosion, but Noxious Fumes more so. Cool. I know that he's intangible, but I'm doing this to try and build up the dexterity that we have. This guy's annoying for the kind of build that we're doing, but honestly he's annoying for like almost every kind of build. Maybe we can kill him while he's intangible. Or while she? Because this mask is stolen from this boss, if I recall the lore correctly. Also, what a hit we just took. I ought to pay more attention. The boot is pretty useless, but I'm glad you're here anyway, buddy. You're dead next turn. You'll do a number on your buddies, and then we'll see it through. And actually, because we don't have any... Well, that was a mistake, but... I don't know, let's just take the damage. We'll be fine. I just want this fight to be over. We can rest for our mistakes. Vol Tornado, nice. 1000 cuts is like our win condition, pretty much, so... Now we always know what we're gonna play for the first turn. Yeah, we can afford it. And it's gonna make the rest of this fight trivial. Why not heal a little bit off our power? And even this, where we don't have that many attacks, like, we just block a few times and, yeah, not doing anything. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, good fight. Sure. We play so many cards, this should be fine. Heal. Play. Play. Okay. If we had accuracy, we would also be going crazy, but I think that's a later unlock. This fight is slower than I thought it would be. I thought we'd be done by now. And maybe that's my mistake. Maybe this is where we fall. Nah, no chance, right? I know I'm playing a little reckless, but it's because I want to try and finish this run as soon as I can. Take another blade dance. Yeah. Sorry. Distracted. Oh, we start with an artifact though, don't we? That was last round. No, we do. Cool. Wait, why do we not have it? Oh, because we keep our... So basically we start with 3 strength instead of starting with an artifact. Because the interaction with Clockwork Souvenir and mutagenic strength. Which honestly, I'm not mad about. It's pretty nice. Take 16, but it's fine. Only we could get Shuriken as well. You again. Sorry, I'm kind of going like autopilot mode. All the lights and colors and whatnot. This is the kind of run that kind of plays itself. But I think as a result, since I still need to drive it, like, my brain just like shuts down. Enters low power mode, which honestly has been doing a lot of these days, but hey ho. Am I really in a place where I can complain? I don't know. Enemies with weak. Okay. sure. Smith. We just get one more shiv. I hate this boss so much. Worst boss, in my opinion, bar none. I just hate looking at this little number down here, like you can only play so many cards each turn. Oh man. What a sucker. Alright, we get 2 cards next time. See, I always put myself in positions like this. What do I want? Probably footwork, leg sweep. And then we'll hang on to 2 shivs for some time in the future. He goes to a phase where he like cleanses all of the debuffs that we put on him, which is really annoying. Oh well, if not now, then when? It'll be next turn probably that he does the debuff, or that he like rebuffs himself. I wonder, we might be able to get them all this time. Heck it. We might as well roll it, because otherwise we're gonna be screwed next turn. Alright, let's see. I don't think we're gonna be able to kill him this turn, so just do what we can, I think, is the answer. How many left? 7? That's fine. Ugh. So annoying. Yeah, 1 leg sweep can block basically anything now, so cool. Yep, we beat him. Now it's just the heart. You know, an Envenom would have gotten hard on this one. But it never showed up. Alright, so this is what Ah, wait! I didn't get the blue one. Well, we're not gonna fight the heart this time. What an anticlimactic way to end it, but I mean, it's a mistake that everyone makes all the time playing Slay the Spire, so I'm not that surprised, to be fair. What are you giving me? Oh, I didn't even get there. Well, embarrassing. Anyway. Yeah. Nothing much else to add to today. We chatted, we played Slay the Spire, we bore our souls to one another. It was a glorious moment. And by bearing our souls to one another, I mostly mean that I used the lens of streaming to try and analyze myself. So I was really bearing my soul to myself. To pretty much an empty chat room. So yeah. But I mean, people came later, but when I was doing the whole soul bearing thing, it was empty. But as always, I've been and yes. And I love you all. Bye bye.